the director on God Forbid. My initial reaction was, what is actually going on? I didn't expect it to get the recognition that it has so far. I think the first time someone out of school wanted it for a screening, we were shocked. I mean, we liked the film in school, on campus, but I was like, these are people who know us, you know? So, and then I think the first press media, they had a screening called Juiced, where they picked like a bunch of indie filmmakers and put them together into a film fest, and that was amazing. That was the first time that I also got to see it with other people who are not on campus, and that was amazing. And from there, things just kept happening, and more, even being picked in other festivals. But being picked, I never thought we could actually win an award, because I was like, yeah, I watched the films in that festival. I was like, wow, yeah, these are amazing films. And in the ceremony, they tell us we got an award. I'm like, oh, wow, this is unexpected, but nice. I'm glad that people got to relate to the film. I'm from Rwanda. This is a story that resonates with me. I pitched the story to a class with a majority of Kenyans, and they saw themselves in the story as well. That speaks to how it's not just something that it can resonate with anyone across the continent, because it's a story that is deeply rooted in our history, and it's also a chance for us and the audience as well to ask questions that we were never able to ask, questions that we couldn't ask in school, that we couldn't ask our parents. Even when we did, in cases where we did not get caned, then we just we didn't get an answer at all. So I think majority of people in my generation, they can see themselves in the character, and they can relate. At least at one point in their lives, they've had these questions, and these questions are being asked on the screen. There's a place where Jebediah is in the Reverend's office, and this guy is just telling him all this nonsense. Like, I'm not going to spoil for people who haven't watched the film, but that is, I think, I loved Benjamin's performance. He really brought out the anger that the character was supposed to be feeling. Not just the anger, but also the confusion, the whole, like, he's in this guy's office, the Reverend's office, helpless and just not sure what to do. So all he can do is just stare at this guy and be like, yo, when are you going to finish with your lives, or whatever. I think that is one of my favorite, even picture-wise, the way it looks. I think I like that one. Yeah. My classmates and I were very well aware that we just didn't want it to be a student film or a class project, because just because it's a film done by students for a class project does not take away from the story. It does not take away from the storytelling. It was important for us to be like, can we actually make a film that we're going to like put out there as if it's a finished product, and like submit to festivals, see who's willing to pick it up. So everything, like, it was a full circle. Everything we learned from pre-production, production, and post, even to the distribution as well. I think everything came through. Everything was involved in the process. First, we wanted to shoot out of campus, which is something that is usually not done in the second semester, but they were willing to, that they were understanding of the situation and the nature of the story as well. So I think they were willing to bend rules to kind of like support this endeavor that we were embarking on. Yeah, everyone was very helpful, and even when we got picked for the festival at the school with partners, Have a Fun, Netflix, they were willing to also support our travels to Germany, where the festival is happening in Hanover. So the school has been here for us, and it's amazing. It's amazing to be a part of such an institution. Don't be scared to tell your stories. This story you might have in your head that you feel is wild and unaccepted and might talk the wrong people, don't be scared. Stay authentic. Don't be afraid to fail either, because it's part of the process. Just do it, and I can't wait to see what different people are going to create. I consume a lot of films, and I can't wait to see a lot of content from the region, but also the continent at wide.